Welcome, Game of Thrones, Game Week 5. It's your presenter today, Binesh. We're over here at the Everyman Cinema, so there is a bit of background noise, but in this house we've got Mahir, we've got Sham, we've got Abu, we've got James, and we've got Ed. Interesting time because it's the last game week before the round's over to see who comes bottom, top, middle, what's happening. So I think let's kick off with the first fixture on the list. I'm going to work way from bottom to top.
Thanks, mate.
Dan versus Ed. Not yet, James. This is an interesting fixture overall because Dan's sitting in the bottom half of the table, 9th at the moment. He could, if James wins, and looking at the points that you've got, you could pip him to the next spot above him, leaving Dan at bottom spot. We have got Ed here. Ed, how are you feeling about this fixture so far?
I'm a bit nervous about this one this week. I made a very dodgy trade deal with Dan.
What trade was this?
So Rudiger, Vertonghen and David Silva went to Dan. And I got Otamendi, Bernardo Silva and who was the last one? Valencia. So on my side, that was a very bad deal. So it's going to be a tough week. Hopefully we can push Dan down to last place, but we'll see what happens on that one.
That's the spirit.
Yeah. So interestingly, Dan's in a fair few trades this week, I think, and a triple deal with you might work in his favour. So hopefully he could grab the 3 points. But so I think that'd be an interesting fixture overall. Just looking at the squads there overall and the fixtures for game week 5 in the Premier League, there's a few tough games. United playing Watford away. That could be an interesting outcome. Especially Watford performing well, and you've got the Spurs-Liverpool game as well. The majority of your players being, I'd say, Arsenal. Ed.
So I've got a couple of Liverpool. I've got one Liverpool player left in that. Shaqiri doesn't play anyway, so Gomez, if he can have a good game back in that defence, which against Tottenham, it's going to be hard, but Liverpool have been playing well at the end of the season, so that could work out okay.
Yeah. Cool. So I think quick round the table. What the outcome of this fixture will be? I'm pipping Dan to win this one. Unfortunately, sorry Ed, but I think with the transfers taking place, he might just get his 3 points on this one. Mahir, what's your thoughts on this one?
I agree. I think Ed's already given him the game by giving him those 3 transfers, so Dan for me as well.
Sham?
And also with me, I think, I don't know if it was mentioned before, but I mean with Dan's recent transfers with Ed, but then also with myself as well, offering out Hazard as a 1 game week loan. I'm sorry, Ed. I'm sure this has come to a surprise to a lot of you guys, but Dan has now Eden Hazard for 1 game week, and that is for just game week 5 to go through.
Who did you swap from?
I can't. Gray. Apparently, he's a young hot talent from Leicester. So it is unfortunate, but I think Dan will pip it with the players that he has now.
Ed.
Yep.
Abu?
Yeah, especially with the news that's come out about Hazard's transfer to Dan's team. It's really a lot of shit.
Yeah, it looks like Dan's dodgy deals are going to make it to escaping being bottom of the league, so well done, Dan.
Well done, Dan. Ed?
Well, I mean, it's going to be a tough game. But I've got to stick by my boys. I think we can do it.
Just to add, Ed, you've still got time for a few transfers, last minute loans maybe, anything you do maybe.
I'm always on the lookout on the market, so with the right approaches, I'm up for deals.
I still think it's not all bad news for James for being at last, because potentially James has got more points. He's got more points on the board. Getting 3 points and John losing potentially could get him to 9th, and John going down to 10th. So statistically, all James has to do now is basically get enough points to win. Then potentially he could still sit 9th with John hitting bottom place.